Remarkable! Incredible! Unbelievable!
Save! And Spark are champions! Good up, Pepe!
Goal! It doesn't get any better than that.
Hello and welcome to the Bay Park Soccer Field in Bay Park, New York for this UPSL Northeast American matchup between Red Hook FC and East Coast FC. I'm Alexander Ganias for Game and Frame, and as the UPSL fall season starts to wind down, there are still some points to fight for on the south shore of Long Island. The teams are about to do the walkout very soon. We'll get you starting lineups in just a moment. Remind you that today's Game and Frame broadcast is sponsored by Petrobacks, your gateway to Spain and Portugal. From unforgettable vacations to exclusive soccer group trips, Petrobacks gets you closer to the action, the culture, and the biggest teams on the Iberian Peninsula. Visit Petrobacks.com and start planning your dream trip today. The teams are lining up and shaking hands before this start here as the sun sets in Bay Park, New York. A very beautiful sunset here today. Some planes flying overhead. Got a little bit of flack for claiming that the planes were landing in LaGuardia last time around, and suggested that perhaps they landed at JFK Airport, which is closer. But for all I know, they could have been landing in Newark. Who's to say? Let's get you your starting lineups. First for the visiting Red Hook FC. Number 17, Youssef Afif. Number 19, Ali Kamara. Number 4, Leo Foya. Number 33, Ikram Husanov. Number 32, Akbarali Koldarov. Number 36, Rio Koiso. Number 23, Grady Kozak. Number 5, John Sable. Number 2, Sanusi Sangari. Number 70, Harry Sankey. And in net for Red Hook FC, number 1, Kofi Hope Gund. And for the hosts, East Coast FC, number 27, Adrian Palomares. Number 31, Junior Velasquez. Number 7, Josip Luque. Number 33, Olven Yanis. Number 26, Luis Altuve. Number 2, Davy Cruz. Number 30, Sebastian Goisochea. Number 11, Fortune Uzo. Number 19, Stalin Acosta. Number 25, Jose Silva. And in net for East Coast FC, number 29, Luis Hurtado.
I don't know if Chung still plays though. I think he's away. Yeah.
Well, in fact, it does look like East Coast will be starting a man down. They are the only players available here. It's just past 7 o'clock here on the East Coast. The whistle blows and we are underway here at 7:05 Eastern Time in Bay Park, New York. Red Hook FC starts with the ball in the middle. Long pass out to Sable. He swings it towards the middle. Red Hook with a tight grip on the ball so far. Forward pass on the far side, intended for Koldarov, but he lets it go out of bounds and it'll be a goal kick. The first set piece of the day.
Brady, you can go narrow, stay narrow. Yusuf, you can go narrow as well. Nusi in between. Ball position.
East Coast today wearing their red tops and their white shorts. And because of that, Red Hook FC will have to wear their white kits today with their blue numbers. Ball goes out of bounds. East Coast wanted that to be a throw-in for them, but the refs rule throw in for Red Hook. So yes, just to be clear, the team wearing red is not Red Hook FC, but East Coast FC. And now Red Hook with an early chance. Nice shot there, deflected in front. Shot on net, hits the post. What a shot there from Grady Kozak, just outside the net.
Build the shape again.
And Red Hook FC coming oh so close to getting that first goal less than 5 minutes in. Red Hook still controls in the attacking half. Wide pass out to Kozak. Kozak now to Husanov. Work out of the back, and that pass there from Sangari deflected away, and it'll be a throw-in close to midfield for Red Hook. A couple weeks ago, East Coast FC was winless but they did pick up their first win of the season to the only team below them in the table, Barcelona SC NY, as Kozak pushes up on the near side. That pass is deflected out. It'll be a throw-in for Red Hook. East Coast still only with 4 points on the year. Their one win on the 25th of September. But just 2 days later, they went out to Central Islip and lost to New York Empire FC on the road 3-1. So they could not find much momentum after their first win of the year. Trying to look for their second win here against Red Hook FC, who, as the name suggests, do play the majority of their home games in the Red Hook neighborhood of Brooklyn. It's just across the river, or just across the bay at least, from Manhattan. Right where the Brooklyn Battery Tunnel exits. And Red Hook, long pass inside the box, tapped in front, and just wide. That was Koldarov on the tip, and it was just pushed past that left side post. Two very close chances for Red Hook FC thus far, but not yet able to break the plane. And their attacking nature, perhaps predictable, as Red Hook has the most goals in the UPSL Northeast American Division, at least the North Division. They have 22 goals scored, but they also have given up 18 goals. And for a team that does not score, like East Coast, perhaps this is the chance for them to get a few goals of their own, but they'll have to get Red Hook out of their defensive end first. Take the pass away from Kozak, and results in a throw-in for East Coast. East Coast playing down a man. There are only 10 available or on the field right now. Fortune Uzo. That ball deflected off of him and out of bounds, back to Red Hook. Koiso will get it out to the midfield. And East Coast comes away with the turnover. See if they can get it out of their own end. Red Hook with an aggressive forecheck there. And that ball deflected off of a defender. It will be an East Coast throw. A foul called there on the far side. And the free kick goes backwards all the way to the net. And they will start all the way back. Long pass over. Intended for Goicochella. But deflected off, and it will be a throw-in for East Coast. The ball still in play, deep in their defensive end. Davy Cruz keeps the ball on the corner, still in bounds. What a defensive stand to keep the ball in, but now it's out, and it will be a corner kick for Red Hook FC. They have been the only team really attacking so far between the two. Here comes into the box, headed away. Not yet out. As Afif puts the ball in the air and offside as the ball goes out of play and crawling over towards the water treatment facility that we are playing right across the street from. Yes, the walk over here did smell like excrement. But that's just what wastewater facilities smell like. And the ball is called out of bounds. Coach was all over it. He was right there, and thankfully so were the refs. Not a great throw in, but Uzo comes down with the ball. Uzo, one of the fastest players on the team, by far, but he turns the ball over, and now it's Husanov. He turns the ball right back, and a long pass forward. And that pass intended for Sebastian Villada. He let that ball go. Yeah, that ball was a bit too far from him, and the keeper hope gunned, faked the punt, and was able to go back, get it back, and Red Hook, able to push forward once again. So far, the ball has been living in the attacking half for Red Hook FC. Nice step over there from Sangari. Pass inside the box, headed away. Jumped over by the defender, and a loud ball-on-ball contact. No foul, but boy, did it sound like it. That ball went out of bounds. It'll be an East Coast throw. And this game does hurt. All the games do, but we're not calling those other games. Turned over. Here comes Kamara. Getting it back. He'll take a shot, and it's well over the crossbar. Through the uprights. But over the goal. 3 shots for East Coast in the early going. None on target. And that ball out of bounds off of John Sable, and it'll be a throw-in and is deep in attacking territory as East Coast has been today. Played just over 10 minutes here in Bay Park, bordering the East Rockaway neighborhood, or town, in Nassau County on Long Island. We're about a hop, skip, and a jump from Long Beach, which I'm sure about a month or two ago was teeming with visitors and beachgoers, but now as the weather starts to cool in the fall months, even though it might not seem like it in the early going. East Coast defense getting a bit more stingy now as Uzo trying to get that back. Loses it. That was Luque who tried to force the action, but Red Hook able to escape. Great defense there, and it's deflected off of Red Hook, but looks like the Red Hook. Looks like the ref changed his call. And the players are not happy with the call, but nice touch there. A good pass out there for Luque on the far side. Gets it over to Randy Gomez, who made the start today. forcing Red Hook all the way back into their defensive half. Kozak. And a pass there. A little miscommunication there, but no hard feelings between the two teammates. And that ball goes all the way out for a goal kick. The names of the referees. The head ref today, Michael Grady. The assistant refs, Mike Sidjic and Oscar Ramirez. And the fourth referee today, Brendan Malarkey. East Coast back where they've been making a home for themselves in the attacking half. Koiso. Far pass out there intended for Afif, Youssef Afif, but that ball just a bit too far, and it will be a goal kick. So far, only one corner kick in this game, and it belongs to Red Hook. A low goal kick, and East Coast will work out of the back. Pass there intended for Uzo, but headed away by Sangari. Keeps it inbounds, but the ref blows his whistle, and it looks like it will be a East Coast throw. A break there for East Coast, and they move quickly. Uzo has to get on his horse to get to that ball, and he can't exactly get there, and it looks like it'll be a corner kick, the first of the match for East Coast.
That's the UPSL rule, sir.
What do you mean?
Sir, that's the UPSL rule.
Show me that rule.
Up late.
Show me that rule.
Sir,
Show it to me.
I don't have a witness, sir.
Show it to me.
That's the rule.
Show it to me that rule that he can come in. Yeah.
You can hear on in the background some discussion over the eligibility rules for a match. Player did show up late. According to the ref, that means he has to wait 10 minutes to come in, and the head coach for East Coast not agreeable to that rule, and admittedly I'm not sure what the rule is, so I'll just let them handle it. As that free kick goes into the box and then sent all the way out, probably will go into the bay, saved there by the fence, so we will be able to get that ball back eventually. Well, one and done for East Coast on that corner kick, excuse me. And they're able to get the ball back in their defensive third. Good pass out there to Goikochea. Gets it to Uzo, who's playing on the near side this time. And pass out front. Probably intended for a breaking Uzo, but he broke a bit too late, and that pass too early turned over. So now East Coast will have to work from the back of the field. Gomez swings it to Cruz, who swings it all the way back to the keeper and all the way out to the far side. Turned over, and Red Hook, chance to finally find the back of the net. They've missed on their first 3 chances. Cross across the box. It's in. The pass there from Ikram Husanov.
John, they have to chase it now. So as patient as he
And the goal scored
then it's going to open.
by Harry Sankey. That goal scored in the 18th minute. It is now 1-0. Red Hook FC, and they've had chances all throughout this first portion of the first half, and it seemed it was only inevitable for them to find the back of the net. So once again, that is Harry Sankey with the 18th minute goal, assisted by number 33, Ikram Husanov. We do have some more subs for East Coast FC trickling into the field of play. Once again, the game started with East Coast having only 10 men on the field. A couple players were running late. You know, Long Island traffic can be a fickle beast. Friends who say that it's a day that ends in Y, so there's traffic on the LIE. Perhaps they were affected by that. Red Hook, after scoring the opening goal, right back at it as Sangari puts it in a mess of players, and it's deflected all the way out. And Red Hook will have to reset. I'd like to remind you that today's Game and Frame broadcast is sponsored by Petrobax, your gateway to Spain and Portugal. From unforgettable vacations to exclusive soccer group trips, Petrobax gets you closer to the action, the culture, and the biggest teams on the Iberian Peninsula. Visit Petrobax.com and start planning your dream trip today. Also this weekend on Game and Frame, we have some UPSL action. 4 p.m. tomorrow, we will have New York International FC and the Pan Cyprian United, the reigning champs of last year. They will be playing tomorrow at 4 p.m. So make sure to tune in on that day. Of course, also at 4 p.m. we have Hoboken FC and the New York Greek Americans. Make sure to tune in to Game and Frame's YouTube page, subscribe, so you can get all your local soccer action. Make sure to tune into the halftime as well, where we will announce the nominees for September's Goal of the Month. You have a lot of good ones this year, or this month at least. So make sure to give those a look during the half and vote on the Game and Frame Instagram page by finding the post and commenting who you think should win the Goal of the Month of September. Now that we got all out of the way, let's get back to the game. Red Hook FC with the ball. It's been the story of this game so far. Working their way out of the back. The team from West Brooklyn. Red Hook FC trying to get back on their feet after losing their last match to the Renegades of the UPSL. That was a home loss on the 28th of September. Don't like to lose your games, especially not at home. Cross inside the box from Red Hook. That pass there from Afif, but the ball went out and will be a throw-in for Red Hook. And East Coast gets the turnover, and now they're pushing. Uzo gets the ball from his teammate, trying to beat around two defenders. Gets it onto his right foot, just outside or inside the touchline, and it's turned over. Gomez was working on his attacker, but Red Hook able to get it out. So a push for East Coast doesn't result in a goal, doesn't result really even in an attempt. Red Hook already winning 1-0. A shot there from Kamara, deflected by the defense. Gomez trying to follow the ball, but Red Hook able to keep it on their feet. Sangari try to get it inside to Koldarov. Now around to Husanov. Turned over, and Gomez gets it out to Uzo. Has to push it off to his side. He couldn't get his footing. All the way to the far side for Luque. And now all the way back. East Coast, of course, struggling this season. Second last in the Northeast American North Division. Trying to snag a few points, get themselves a little bit higher in the table. Perhaps get some momentum going into the spring season. And ball almost turned over. As now it's Cruz who gets hit on the knee. It looks like it hurt real bad. Even the Red Hook defender looking to see if he's okay. He's still on the floor, and it looks like we will stop play here. And the trainer is coming out. So Davy Cruz gets clipped on the knee. And we will stop play to make sure he's tended to.
He's counting the second.
John, Leo, Sanusi, they're about to add somebody, right?
He's good to go now?
Behind whatever this
Hey,
forward
you told me 7:20,
You're gonna
7:30.
need a midfielder to be a little bit.
It's 7:30. That's 10
You
minutes.
guys have to handle it, but they're gonna add
He
someone.
told me 7:20.
Second, I'll address it. Don't worry.
And I want to see that rule. I want to see that rule from the UPSL.
Yeah, with the arm.
All right, now they're good. All right, coach, now they're good.
The 11 coming on. You are, and they're all checked in with you.
All checked in, yes.
I just want to see that rule, though.
Some good news, East Coast able to get their 11th player on the field, but it looks like they will need a sub, as Davy Cruz still has not left the floor. And now the keeper, Hurtado, with assistance from the trainer, helping Cruz off his feet, and he is going to try to walk off under his own power, but as you can hear that scream of anguish, he's going to need more than two people to help him out. Putting very little weight on that right leg. So in any event, we will be getting a good chunk of stoppage time here in this first half. And it looks like Davy Cruz's night is done. We hope for the best for him. But he is off the field now, and looks like we will be resuming play quite soon. So just as East Coast gets their 11th man on the field, they will be playing shorthanded for the time being. Be an East Coast throw.
Brady, you can be 10 yards higher here. Just know that he's here. It's all right.
I turned over there in the attacking third for Red Hook. Pass there from Sankey, goal scorer.
Yes, Johnny. Yes, Johnny. Well done.
But East Coast able to get it out of their defensive half, and Red Hook will have to reset. We're a little over halfway through this first half, reaching the half-hour mark. It's really been all Red Hook today from the first kick. Most of the possession belongs to them, and the only goal of the game belongs to Red Hook. And East Coast trying to find the way back, try to get a goal to equalize this match. The ball will have to go all the way back to the keeper, Hurtado.
All right. In between.
And some bad footwork there from Junior Velasquez wearing the captain's armband. Could have been dangerous, but the East Coast FC defense able to quickly turn it around.
Good draw, Rocky. Behind the ball.
Hold it, Fortune. Take him on. Take him on now.
Keep both sides open.
The ball's out of bounds, and the refs call a throw-in for Red Hook.
Back here.
Join that, Aki. Join that, Aki.
Oh, a costly turnover in the box for East Coast, but they're able to get it back. Uzo accidentally kicks the ball out of bounds, and it will be a throw for Red Hook. Red Hook has been controlling this match so far. That's Kozak. Instrumental on that near side. Swinging it all the way around to that looks like a Afif, and it is. Afif with the ball in the air will head it behind him. Nope, just to him. But right to an East Coast player, and he clears. And now it's chased out. But Leo Foya, the defender, able to get it to his keeper, and they'll reset. Save ball. So red hook throw, quickly thrown in by Afif, and he gets the ball back and turns it over right away. Sankey gets the ball. He scored the goal in the 18th minute. That's the only tick on the scoreboard right now. He gets it back. Faked a wind-up shot. Now he's going to swing it around the 18 and all the way out to just outside the final third. Sangari winds up and sticks it. From the far corner of the 18-yard box, he picks up the upper 90 on the near side and doubles Red Hook's lead. It's 2-0. An unassisted goal by Sanusi Sangari. In the 34th minute, he doubles Red Hook's lead. And this first half has belonged to the Brooklyn boys. And East Coast FC struggling again against a team from Brooklyn. Back on the 27th. They hosted Brooklyn FC 2, and they lost 2-0 in the late stages of that match. And East Coast FC now down 2-0 in this first half.
On the 31, Ali 31. Or Harry, one of you. Give the midfielders an easier time here. All right. Compact. Yeah, great. Well done, you.
And the fourth ref brings out a substitution board. Admittedly, I've never seen one of those in any of the games I've called. It is neat when the refs get to use their equipment. No subs just yet. But number 6 for East Coast FC will come in soon. And he will replace Crew. He will take Cruz's spot, which has been vacated because of his injury. A long, high pass there from Viata. It'll go out of bounds, and it will be a throw in for Red Hook. And East Coast FC in the 37th minute.
Yeah, it's already off, yeah.
Finally have a full 11 on the field. But it has cost them. It is 2-0. The other team, that throw in, almost turned over, but they get it right back. Koiso gets it to Husanov. It looks like a foul is called there. No throw-in. Doesn't look like.
Go, John, go. Leave real.
So even though that foul happened near the touchline, the ball was in bounds when the foul occurred. So it will be a free kick from the far side. Essentially a corner kick. If you want to get technical, of course, it is not a corner kick, but that kick sailed into the 6-yard box, and Red Hook couldn't get a foot on it, and East Coast able to clear.
Lock him in. Don't let him out. How far up? Right there. No foul. That's ours. That's out. Excellent. Take that. Right.
Go on again.
Ours.
Try to touch it over himself and swing around to push forward, but the ball went out of bounds. It will be a throw in for Red Hook, who already has the 2-0 lead. And the way they're playing, it doesn't look like they're going to stop there. Once again, goals in the 18th and 34th minute for Red Hook FC in this first half. Perhaps they're angry that they couldn't wear their red jerseys.
This is on if you need. That's good. Ikram's on. Narrow, John. Narrow. Higher, Leo.
Pass ran out there and gotten by Kamara on the far side. He gets it back, works on his defenders, puts to his right foot. He's going to put a shot on that. Save there by Hurtado.
Good try.
It will be a corner kick for Red Hook FC. But that was a point-blank shot from Kamara.
Make it count.
And Hurtado made himself big and prevented that ball from making it an even bigger divot for them to climb out of, as the corner kick goes right into the hands of Hurtado, and a long running punt goes all the way to the other keeper, Hope Gund, who really hasn't seen much action at all today. As East Coast doesn't really have a shot on net or a shot in general.
Run by it.
Stay conservative, Brady. Go two. Yes. Long.
The ball deflected off of Uzo about 12 yards. How hard that pass was. But East Coast with control now. Looks to try to cut this deficit in half. Gets stripped up, but the ref says play on.
Widen, Harry, widen.
Didn't look like a foul from this angle. And Sankey able to keep it in. Crosses it into the 18, but no one there to collect it in the East Coast.
The line closer.
Able to get it out of the defensive third, but not much farther than that. And that was Kozak, who tried to lead Sankey for his second goal of the match.
Good effort.
But the pass just a bit too high, went off of Sankey's thigh and out of bounds for a goal kick. Winding down on this first half here. We're about to see how much stoppage time we will get. Of course, Davy Cruz's injury may have upped that amount by a good margin, but we'll see when the ref blows his whistle. That headed out for Uzo is cut off by two defenders there. And now the red shirts come to provide auxiliary support, by then the keeper, Hope Gund, able to put it on his boot and send it away. Out to Velasquez. Junior Velasquez. Almost got it back from his teammate Luque. Now it's Uzo. Goes across, and that pass intended for Luque. And perhaps trying to force the ball out of bounds, but it stays in. Velasquez gets the ball back. We'll swing it over to Randy Gomez.
Coaches, minimum 3 stoppage. Minimum 3 stoppage.
It looks like we will be getting at least 3 minutes of stoppage time here in Bay Park and East Coast. Getting more time in their attacking half, trying to find a goal at least to swing the momentum back to their side going into the half. Another reminder, the September goals of the month will be playing during halftime. Make sure to give that a watch and vote on the Game in Frame Instagram page to see who has the best goal in the month of September. And East Coast's momentum in that half. There really hasn't been a minute in this match where Red Hook has not been in control. Sankey able to keep that in bounds for the moment, but then in the pass, he sent it all the way out. It looks like Adrian Palomares is on the bench now for East Coast. It looks like he will play in the second half.
Bravo, great. Good try. Good try. It's the right choice. Stay high. Stay high. It's going to come here. It's going to come here.
Gomez. Out to Velasquez.
Hey, it's all one by one. Work together here. We win.
Very slick pass there to Gomez. Able to get it away from the defender. Now to Uzo, who keeps it in with his left foot. Pushes it infield. Tried to go across, but no one was there to pick it up, and Red Hook immediately collects the pass. And that pass just a bit too far, right to the goalie Hurtado. And the sun is fully set here in Bay Park, New York. The temperature has dropped just a little bit. East Coast looking for a handball there, not going to get it. And the flag goes up. That pass not far enough, and Sankey just a bit too far ahead of the defense, and East Coast immediately turning the ball around. We're closing in on the end of the first half here. Red Hook with the 2-0 lead. And there's the first half whistle. After 45 plus minutes, it's Red Hook FC 2, and East Coast FC 0. We'll be back for the second half. Now enjoy the September goals of the month.
Rosero drifting deep, and it's Oscar Rivas! Oh my word! Stunning! Oscar Rivas with another moment of cup magic!
Happy to keep this ball. Floated forward to McDade. I don't see the flag up. What a finish that is by Brian McDade. Off the underside of the bar and in.
Then Suarez on it, gets a foot on it. Opportunity, open goal! It's Eric Rincon who opens the scoring for Galicia.
It's in the box, in the mid, to it first. Defense to a second. Rojas with a long shot, and what a goal! What a strike for number 4!
With his leg. Goes long for Neme. Neme controls it well. Garcia, chip to the run of Neme. Will he get a shot? Tight angle! Finishes for Nicolas Neme. Set up by Ivan Garcia with the chip assist. And Neme, a good finish inside the left post, and it's 1-0 Ironbound very quickly here at home.
Scan across and make sure everything is closed up. Here's Yusuf Afif. Gets away from the defender. Yusuf Afif off the crossbar! Newly repaired, put back into order, and Yusuf Afif says, let me give it a quick testaroo.
Jayakanta central. Dana again takes a shot. What a finish from the number 7! Just like that.
Schwartz. Schwartz trying to get around Gralla. He does. Schwartz! Schwartz! What a run by Braden Schwartz!
Rose got a touch over Gene right at the goal line and in. Gene didn't come get it in time. And it's delicately put in. First the touch over by Rose, and then sliding to finish.
Sabovic wobbling! Immaculate by Sabovic! That is delicious! Immaculate in its construction. It wobbled and weaved all over the place.
Tangled with Cardozo, no foul. Oliveira, he will shoot, and when they chipped him again from over 30 yards out, it's Ricardo Oliveira, his 4th, and there's the second for Ironbound, the second chip, and this is excellent from Oliveira.
Off Paz, gets past 3. Paez, the ball, a boot shot! It's a rocket! Brahim Aboud with a rifle from his left foot.
From soccer fields across the USA to the legendary stadiums of Spain and Portugal, for 40 years, Petrobax has been the go-to expert for group travel to Spain and Portugal. We organize soccer group trips from start to finish, flights, hotels, transportation, and guided tours, all perfectly coordinated by our experienced team. Your trip can include attending La Liga and Portuguese Primeira Liga games, matches against local teams, pro training sessions, and even tournaments. As true experts in Spain and Portugal, we'll ensure you also experience the rich history, vibrant culture, and incredible food these countries are famous for. Celebrating 40 years of crafting unforgettable journeys to Spain and Portugal. Petrobras, your team, your passion, your trip to Spain and Portugal starts here.
My name is Austin Brummett. I'm a men's soccer player at San Diego State University and I play forward. The Salt Air Case helps block odor from my cleats when I'm driving in my car or when I'm keeping my cleats inside my house, so I don't have to worry about it stinking up my room. It helps me keep track of my cleats and my shin guards so I know that they're together and I don't have to worry about tracking them down or losing them or stressing out about where they are. I would definitely rock this, walking to the games, walking around to my trainings. And it's super helpful for travel. When I travel in the airport to go to away games, it's not going to stink up my backpack or stink up the plane where I'm sitting. Magnetic strip on the top is super easy to open to take my cleats out and to put my cleats back in. I think it's an essential part of my outfit for soccer and it helps keep all my stuff organized and stink-free.
A quality highlight reel is crucial for college and pro recruitment. A lot of services offer generic solutions, but at Game & Frame we know every player is unique and needs a personalised approach to win over coaches. Our process is simple. We work with any footage, and if you need help finding your best plays, we'll review games for you. Once we've finished, you'll have a reel you can upload to any recruitment platform. We've helped hundreds of players get the attention they deserve, including placements in Division 1 programs. Scan the QR code or email us for a free consultation and start the journey to maximize your recruitment potential.
Welcome back to Bay Park, New York, on the South Shores of Long Island. Let's take a look at the UPSL Northeast American North Division standings. As you can see, Red Hook in the middle of the pack there, behind New York Empire FC. Still a few points away from a playoff spot, just 2 points away from a playoff spot. If they can get this win today, they'll be able to sneak into that 4th spot, take over AFC Academy's spot in the standings. Or no, that's not true, I misread that. Forgive me. Red Hook FC with a win will just jump New York Empire FC and will be 1 point behind AFC Academy. Meanwhile, East Coast FC with a measly 4 points. The only team worse than them is Barcelona, who hasn't won a single match, in fact hasn't even drawn a match. Still looking for their first point. But this is the fall season. Any momentum is needed going into the spring season, which is where the weather will be a bit nicer, the games perhaps will be a bit faster, a bit more aggressive, and certainly perhaps a bit more competitive. Of course, this game 2-0 Red Hook after 45 minutes. Of course, East Coast playing shorthanded for most of that half. So with a full 11 now on the pitch for them, hope to expect a better showing in the second half. Perhaps can find a couple of goals in their back pocket. They do say the 2-goal lead is the most dangerous in sports. And both teams now on the pitch. We're just waiting for everything to be set. Team switch sides. Once again, I'm Alexander Guinness for Game and Frame. Thank you for tuning in on this Saturday night. Clear Saturday night here in Nassau County, Long Island. East Coast FC, of course, wearing their red kits, their white shorts, going right to left. And Red Hook FC wearing their white kits and black shorts. Their white kits tinged with blue. They will be moving left to right in this second half. You get the clock. Just waiting on some of the other refs who can get to take care of some business off the field. It's just past 8 p.m. here on the East Coast. And the flagmen getting their positions. We do have a sub in for Red Hook, as Akbarali Koldarov will take a seat, and Francesco Carosi will take the field as the whistle blows, and we are underway in the second half. Looks like Giuseppe Barone will also take the field for Red Hook, and Youssef Afif will take a seat. He was very active in the attack for Red Hook. Certainly helped them gain this 2-goal lead that they take into the second half, and one more sub as the ref holds up his board. Coming into the match now, Adrian Palomares for East Coast FC, making his first appearance in this match. Headed away by Jory Garcia, number 10 in red. Ball out of bounds. It will be a East Coast throw. Another East Coast throw, and they have come out a bit more aggressive in this second half. Starting the half with 11 men probably does help. The flag was up there, and East Coast very aggressively trying to get their 3-goal lead. Sankey, who already has a goal in this match, chasing after that ball, but he was offside, and the ball goes back to East Coast. That'll be a throw in by Olven Giannis. Olven Giannis, originally scheduled to wear number 33. He is wearing number 14 in this match. That ball goes way up in the air. Kamara pushing it forward. That pass intended, it looked like, for Kozak, but intercepted by Goycochea. Goycochea. Out to Velasquez. Velasquez. Nice pass there for Uzo, and a foul is called, and it will be a free kick for East Coast. So in between halves, there was and a turnaround shot there by Viada. And not much power on it, but the best chance of a shot that East Coast has had all night. That ball stayed onside, and East Coast with a chance now. A much harder shot there from Viada. Save made by Hope Gund. It's the first time he's truly been tested in this match. Well out of bounds, and it will be a throw in for East Coast, playing much better early in this second half. About 5 minutes into this second half, and that throw in will go all the way back to the keeper. They will work out of the back. Uzo, recipient of that long pass, he's going to run forward. He can't get the ball clearly on his foot. He will take a shot. It was off balance and above the crossbar. It will be a goal kick. Oh, but the refs are saying it was deflected off of Red Hook, and it will be a corner this time. And the Red Hook coach pleading his case to the refs nearby, despite the fact that he is over 50 yards away from the play. So a gift of a corner kick there for East Coast. He sends it forward. And a one-time shot shanked to the right there by Palomares. And this time it will be a goal kick. And with two balls going over the backline fence, some poor fan is going to have to go get them, and hopefully they didn't fall in the water. So I think the chances of at least one of those balls falling in the water is greater than 0. I hope that fan is ready for a swim. Long pass intercepted there by Giannis, but gotten back, and Giannis hot on his defender's tail as the ball is sent away. Front pass intended there for Barone, but he would have been offside if he had gotten to it. And the ball goes back to Hurtado. Hurtado, who did make a very nice save near the end of the first half to kind of cleanse himself of the 2 goals he gave up earlier in that half. Once again, goals in the 18th and 34th minute by Red Hook FC gives us this 2-0 score you see on your screen. And good defense there from Goycochea to get that ball away from the Red Hook attacker. A foul called there. Looks like it was drawn by Carosi and came in as a sub in the second half. It was a bit of a late call, as a lot of the Red Hook players were calling for a foul before the ref actually made the call. It will be a free kick for Red Hook. And it looks like the person tasked with getting the game balls back has gotten the game balls back. So whoever that man is, we got him. We hope he has a great rest of his weekend. Or at least I do. Not sure about anyone else. Just a little under 10 minutes into this second half here in Bay Park, New York. Not far from the Long Branch line, or the Long Beach line, of the Long Island Railroad. Just about a mile north of here, or about a mile north. As here goes the free kick, headed away by East Coast. Taken there by Carosi, kept in bounds. And they'll swing it around to the back line, which is still in the attacking half. That's how Red Hook has played this game in the first half. And a cross inside the box, taken there by by Kamara, who sends it over to Sankey, and he has the brace. Kamara put it on a platter for him, and all Sankey had to do was just touch it into the net. It is now 3-0 Red Hook. And Harry Sankey, with his second goal of the match, has put this game further out of reach for East Coast. And despite their aggressive start to the second half, they could not find the back of the net, and now the deficit is 3. And David Guevara, who started in net a couple weeks ago for East Coast, looked like he grabbed onto Sangari's jersey. Once again, that is a yellow card right after they conceded the third goal for East Coast FC. So right after East Coast FC gave up the third goal, they were booked. And now a free kick for East Coast is turned aside. And Red Hook looks to push. And Sankey, who already has 2 goals in this match, attacking forward and looking for a third. The ball is turned over, and now Luque trying to get rid of that goose egg on the score bug. Uzo in the box. He's going to cross it. And falling on top of the shot after the initial deflection is the keeper, Hope Gunn, who has certainly seen more action in this half than he did in the first. And Hope Gunn looks like he's a bit banged up after that shot, as one of the players did fall over him. It looked like it was Luque, or no, excuse me, it was Viada who fell over him. He tried to get that loose ball, but was unable to, and perhaps that's why Hope Gunn is shaken up a little bit, but he gets back up. No serious injuries, just the typical bumps and bruises that athletes typically get in these games. And East Coast FC is starting to get a little frustrated with the refs here. And they're able to get that punt from Hope Gunn. And that was Gochea. Looks like David Guevara will take a seat after picking up a yellow, and comes his replacement.
I got this from a Tibbo.
Both be okay or no? All right.
I also have the yellow one.
Because otherwise Tim's going in there. And I got to see him touch the crossbar. I'm not 100%.
It is quite a humid night here in Bay Park, and the mosquitoes are out. Nice tackle there from Giannis, and it was inside the touchline. Red Hook head coach not happy with that no call, and now East Coast on the far side pushing forward. That ball intended for Uzo is taken away and stays inbounds. And the ref blows his whistle. It will be a free kick for East Coast, and now he's saying, hey, wait a minute, you can't start play until I say you can.
I have the ball. I'm going to put it back in place. You should stay in the field.
It looks like we are getting some tensions here in Bay Park, and now some of the East Coast players are yelling at the Red Hook coach. And we will stop play here as arguments are starting to heat up. Tensions are boiling over.
Coaches, guys, can we not add to the inflammatory? I agree with my players. Get out. Get out. Hey.
Looks like things have quieted down, but the tensions as taut as a rock climber's rope. And now a yellow card has been administered to Jory Garcia in the 61st minute. I don't think that'll be the only booking in this set. Still talking things over, and I feel for the players in the back. They're not really fighting. They're just kind of waiting for things to settle down because they want to play. I guess we should take this time to pay the bills. Today's Game and Frame broadcast is sponsored by Petrobras, your gateway to Spain and Portugal. From unforgettable vacations to exclusive soccer group trips, Petrobras gets you closer to the action, the culture, and the biggest teams on the Iberian Peninsula. Visit Petrobras.com and start planning your dream trip today. Make sure to subscribe to Game and Frame's YouTube page for all the latest games and highlights. This weekend we have some UPSL matches. The New York Greek Americans will take on Hoboken FC at 4 p.m. tomorrow, October 5th. And the New York Pan Cyprian Freedoms will take on New York International FC, who just joined APSL after being promoted from the Cosmopolitan Soccer League. And make sure to vote for the September Goals of the Month by going to the Game and Frame Instagram page, finding the September Goal of the Month post, and commenting who you believe should win. Very exciting things happening on the Game and Frame side as Red Hook FC across into the box, and I guess you could call that a shot attempt from Grady Kozak, but didn't look like that was going to result in the goal either way, as that pass from Kamara, not nearly enough to find their fourth goal. He does have that assist on Sankey's second goal. That'll be a Red Hook throw. Nice long pass there. Able to get it. Now it's Jory Garcia, working on a yellow card after that little fracas. And he'll put up a shot. It bends to the far side and stays inbounds for a throw for Red Hook. Red Hook wearing jerseys with the Albion SC crest on it. Albion SC, of course, has branding all over the country. In fact, in the old National Independent Soccer Association, there was a team, San Diego 1904 FC, who did rebrand to Albion SC San Diego. And we will have some subs. It looks like it'll be Ishmaela Tal coming in, as well as, that's number 3, and number 13, Mamadou Ba. They're coming in as subs here just past the hour mark. East Coast FC controlling this game as they have since the start. A 3-0 lead. A little bit past the hour mark here in Bay Park, New York. And now Red Hook trying for some more. That's Giuseppe Barone trying to get around the defender, and he draws a foul. Looks like the foul is committed there, and we'll see once he turns around. And that was Goycochea who committed that foul. And so the players sitting for Red Hook as a result of those previous subs. That was number 23, Grady Kozak, and number 33, Ikram Husanov. And it looks like the ref called a penalty kick, so we will be getting a chance at a fourth goal here for Red Hook FC. It looks like that foul was committed in the box. And who's there to line up for Red Hook? It looks like it's Harry Sankey looking for a hat trick here in the 67th minute. The ref blows his whistle. Sankey winds up, he shoots, he scores! And Sankey gets the hat trick with a penalty kick in the 67th minute. That penalty kick spurned by a foul in the box, committed by Sebastian Goycochea on East Coast, and drawn there by Giuseppe Barone. And all that results in the fourth goal for Red Hook FC. And while I said the 2-goal lead was the most dangerous in sports, the danger has been, to this point, averted. And East Coast FC will play the last half hour of this match, but not since Germany beat Brazil in the World Cup have I seen 4 goals in 20 minutes. And there will be a throw in, and we'll get a sub here.
Why can't we sub here?
No, somebody stop it.
Come on. That's all right. Ball's in play. Hey, ball's in play. Go on.
We have had some substitution confusion in this game. Some rules being followed that others did not know existed. Some rules that weren't correctly administered. But that seems to be the least of the worries here for East Coast FC. Down 4 goals, 2 yellow cards administered. There's no beating around the bush here. It has been a nightmare for East Coast. Giannis turns the ball over, and now East Coast pushing. Garcia pushes it forward. That pass intended for Viata. Trying to bend around the ball, but the defender gets there first. Leo Foya able to get to that ball. And we will be getting a sub here. Harry Sankey will take a seat after essentially winning the game on his own for Red Hook with a hat trick. That ball stays in. And a play that perhaps would draw the coach's ire a bit more if the score was not as big as it is. Coach pretty forgiving on that bad pass there from Francesco Carosi. Uzo. That ball will be out, and it looks like we will finally get that sub. And a third yellow card. Third.
Bo, you're going to be here, all right? It's the ball position mode. Drop down. Ball position.
So another yellow card administered to East Coast FC.
John and Sanusi. John and Sanus. Talk to John. I can give one of you a rest. I can't give both of you. If you need off, I take you.
East Coast, Red Hook. Just keeps attacking in this game despite the 4-goal lead. They've had no reason to take their foot off of the gas. East Coast does keep getting in their own way, looking for their first goal of the match this deep. We are past the 70-minute mark here. And now it's Barone who drew the foul that led to the PK earlier in this match. Tried to cross it into the box, but it's deflected off of Goicoechea, and it will be a corner kick for Red Hook. Excuse me, that ball was deflected off of Junior Velasquez. will be Ismailia Tall taking the free corner kick. Here it goes, and a player, it looked like that was Foya, excuse me, who was dropped in the box. I wonder if the ref will call another penalty kick here. It's at the very least a foul. And look at that, it will be another penalty kick for Red Hook. This time it will be taken by Ali Kamara, who's already has an assist today and looking for a goal here. They converted on their first PK back in the 67th minute. Now here in the 74th minute, the ref blows his whistle. Kamara winds up, he shoots, and it's saved there by Hurtado. Able to keep it on the post, but not past the line. Nice play there by Hurtado. East Coast starving for those good plays. But Red Hook gives the ball right back. Giannis gets it all the way out to Uzo. Uzo is going to push. Perhaps some momentum swing after that PK save. Now to Garcia. Garcia crosses it over. That pass intended for Luque, but not enough juice on it. Easily parried away by the defenders.
We don't have to go, Mo. We don't have to go.
That ball was onside, but just a bit too far for Kamara, who was unable to convert on the PK. Though I'm sure if you ask him after the game, he probably would say he does not mind. Unable to get to that pass, and Hurtado sends it forward for East Coast. Flag goes up there, will be offside on Red Hook, and we will be getting a sub here. And Lorenzo Gilardi will get his first touches, or at least his first feet on the ground here, as Sanusi Sangari, with a goal in the 34th minute, will take a seat.
Go on, Tim. Keep running, Tim. Keep running.
Shot on net, pushed aside by Hurtado. Because of the deflection of Hurtado, will be a corner kick for Red Hook. That ball going into the box, headed away by East Coast, and collected there by Hurtado. With no real focus there with no real attack there from East Coast, or excuse me, Red Hook. East Coast able to get it out. But they only held it for so long, and a foul immediately called.
I'm not worried about you. Just don't do anything. We're good. That's all right.
A little under 15 minutes left in this match in what has been a drubbing at the hands of Red Hook FC. Four goals scored. Harry Sankey with 3 of them. 18th minute, 56th minute, and the 67th minute from the spot. And East Coast trying to look for anything to take into them to take in them. I'm confusing my words here. But East Coast looking to take with them some momentum going into next week, is what I meant to say initially. Stay tuned after the game. We will be having an interview with the head coach of East Coast FC. George Gonzalez, the head coach, will be talking to us after the game, so make sure you stay tuned for that. But Red Hook is taking the ball in their back line and playing some calm footy here, knowing that they will probably come away with all 3 points and a 5th place spot in the table at the end of the night. And a foul called by East Coast, a foul called by the ref on East Coast, and no one in a red jersey is happy there. No cards administered, but
Ref, he needs to come change his footwear, okay? Thank you.
one of the players gets some new boots. Looks like we will be waiting. And the ref just says play on, and another foul called. This one way more obvious, and it is a yellow card in the 81st minute. Collected there by Junior Velasquez. And well, if yellow cards were goals, East Coast FC would have tied the game. Is their 4th yellow card of the match. All coming in the second half, and all coming after the 3rd goal. Long pass there. Too long there for Mamadou Ba. And it will be a throw-in for East Coast.
All right, hold on.
And another yellow card administered. At this point, I don't think it matters who. You can argue that East Coast lost their composure after the 3rd goal, and you would be right. All their yellow cards coming after the 3rd Red Hook goal. That's now 5. Oh, and it looks like we're going to get a red. And there he goes. Olvin Giannis, who looked like he thought the ball was in play, kicked the ball right at the head ref, and the ref, who was not ready for the game to start, was not taking any chances, pulled the red immediately out of his pocket. And while the team is trying to argue their case for it to not be a red, you can't rescind red cards. Once it's out, it's out. And the bow is tied on this. We'll call it a present, to be lying. And the words I could use to describe this game are not allowed by the FCC to be said on air. And while, of course, the game is not over until the ref blows his whistle 3 times, every goal allowed and card collected keeps making it harder for me to say that this game will end in anything other than a 4-0 win for Red Hook FC. It's about 8:45 here on the East Coast. Soon you will be hearing the horns of the Long Island Railroad passing behind us as the 854 will pull into the East Rockaway station in about the next 10 minutes. And why am I talking about transit? Well, it looks like because the players look for ways to get out of here. We are in for the slowest end of a 90-minute game. But a game still to be played. East Coast, who started the game with 10 men because of players coming in a bit late, are now ending the game with 10 men thanks to a red card infraction. And a nice pass there for Uzo.
Don't foul, just defend.
Uzo turns around, gives it back to Viata. Viata sends it forward, all the way into the box. And the flag was up. The shot was saved by Hope Gund. But the flag went up and it was offside, and quite literally nothing going right for East Coast FC. A 6th yellow card has just been administered, this time to the head coach, Gonzalez. And East Coast FC, arguing that last yellow card, should be thinking about how their defense gave up 4 goals. We'd like to thank you for joining us on this Game and Frame broadcast. That's George Espinoza behind the camera. I'm Alexander Ganias. And at this point, the refs just want to stay here longer, I guess. We're going to get another card here. Looks like a red card is in his hand, and up it goes. East Coast's assistant coach has been sent off. And I'm running out of words to describe this game. There are the horns I was talking about earlier.
Just don't engage with anything. Let's finish the game the right way. Let's get out of here.
Ref, you can't stand. He's got to go.
And the ref finally blows his whistle after what felt like forever. And Red Hook really just kind of has to stand here and wait for this game to end. Turned over and Luque sending it far out for Uzo. Uzo able to get it before it goes out of bounds. A little bit of space in between him and the next defender. Works around, gets it on his left foot, and it's turned over. Not even so much as a chance for East Coast FC in this match. And Kamara, who has an assist today, sends it forward, and it will go all the way out of bounds for a throw-in.
I agree with you. But let's do the next thing. Discipline here. More man up, boys.
Yeah, just it. You got no one there. We got numbers there. They're man down. No foul.
So a historic day for East Coast FC. 5 yellows, 2 reds. Coaches getting cards. And while I did say the word historic, I'm not sure if this is the most cards administered in a game for East Coast FC, but certainly is for this year. And a shot on net is saved by Hurtado, arguably the only player who's done anything positive for East Coast FC. And as we reach the 90th minute, we will be getting at least 3 minutes of stoppage time, which is a generously little amount of time, given what has gone on in this match. Velasquez. Under Palomares. Turns around and pushes forward. Velasquez sends it to the near side, and the ball eventually gets to Garcia. Joey Garcia got one of those 5 yellows. Luque crossed it inside the box, no one there to collect. And Palomares will get it all the way on the far side. Bit of a strong first touch. And it's turned over. Uzo. Pass intended for Luque, but a bit too hard on his foot. And he'll go out for a goal kick. Now we're all waiting on the head ref to blow his whistle thrice and put this game to bed. And hopefully that bed is in an insane asylum. And while this game was marred with controversy, a lot of tension between the two teams, a lot of cards administered, there were a lot of highlights in this game, but the great majority of them belonged to the visitors from Red Hook. Ba turns the ball over and gets it over to Garcia, but immediately gives it right back to Carosi. And under the direction of the coach, they will indeed play catch until this game ends. The ball goes all the way out to Hurtado, who puts it back on the ground and gives it up. Hurtado will now come out of his net and join East Coast on the attack in these waning minutes. We are in the 93rd minute. And there's the final whistle. And this game, if you could call it that, is finally over. Red Hook FC 4, East Coast FC 0. And despite all the tensions, hands shaked, stay tuned. We'll have a post-game interview with the head coach, George Gonzalez. Once again, the final score, Red Hook 4, East Coast 0. Stay tuned.
From soccer fields across the USA to the legendary stadiums of Spain and Portugal, for 40 years, Petrobax has been the go-to expert for group travel to Spain and Portugal. We organize soccer group trips from start to finish, flights, hotels, transportation, and guided tours, all perfectly coordinated by our experienced team. Your trip can include attending La Liga and Portuguese Primeira Liga games, matches against local teams, pro training sessions, and even tournaments. As true experts in Spain and Portugal, we'll ensure you also experience the rich history, vibrant culture, and incredible food these countries are famous for. Celebrating 40 years of crafting unforgettable journeys to Spain and Portugal. Petrobax, your team, your passion, your trip to Spain and Portugal starts here.
My name is Austin Brummett. I'm a men's soccer player at San Diego State University and I play forward. The Salt Air Case helps block odor from my cleats when I'm driving in my car or when I'm keeping my cleats inside my house so I don't have to worry about it stinking up my room. It helps me keep track of my cleats and my shin guards so I know that they're together and I don't have to worry about tracking them down or losing them or stressing out about where they are. I would definitely rock this, walking to the games, walking around to my trainings. And it's super helpful for travel. When I travel in the airport to go to away games, it's not going to stink up my backpack or stink up the plane where I'm sitting. Magnetic strip on the top is super easy to open to take my...
Welcome back to Bay Park, New York. We will not be having the post-game interviews. The coach has declined to be interviewed after this game. For Jorge Espinoza behind the camera, I'm Alexander Ganias for Game and Frame. Thank you for watching, and we hope you tune in for more games tomorrow.